Keep the hat on. Here, try to look out. I don't know. It's 3, 2, 1. Hello everybody, Anti-HyperLink here. Welcome back to Let's Play LA Noire. Going back to Los Angeles. So I gotta say, I'd be a little out of breath. It's probably not much to some people watching, or anyone, like certain people watching, if anyone is watching, like in the near future or far future. I have a rowing machine, I guess that's what it is, and then an app thing. I did some things on the app thing this morning, but it wasn't really that much. Did 100 times this way and 100 times that way on the rowing machine, just because I went to the store to get hamburger buns and came home with hamburger buns, bag of candy, 2 primes, and a tube of Pringles. So that's, I just wanted to work out a little bit to justify the hydration drink. Maybe I should, do some streaming, then lift some weights, which is only 10 pounds. I mean, one thing, I was only doing 10 pounds before, but hospital, lost a lot of weight. I only weigh like 162 pounds. So, I'm slowly gonna get my strength back up. But also, all dressed Pringles, which are good, and better than all dressed chips. Okay, so was it last week's Park After Dark, Trailer Park Boys swearing at? It basically caused me to cancel my $2 subscription to $2 a month subscription to SwearNet. That's the only thing I watch on there until they have Puppetry Fucketry Improv Hour in Season 3. The other shit on there is not even them in it. Not even Rob, Mike, and JP in it. It's just a bunch of other shit that apparently, according to some people's shit, I haven't even checked the other shit out. Some of it's just weird, some of it's I don't even have an interest in it. So there's that. But last week they were saying, I think it was JP as Julian, that Pringles don't have potatoes in them. And I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about? You're just stupid. I'm just thinking, you're just like, there's a bunch of fucking 50-something washed up 50-something improv actors who are not even close to being as funny as they used to be. And they just believe everything they fucking read. They definitely don't know anything about AI. Mike Smith probably thinks he knows so much about AI. Those characters are not even their characters anymore. They basically are... They're barely playing their characters. Because Ricky's not as stupid as he used to be. Julian's not nearly as, like, greasy as he used to be, and Bubbles is just Bubbles. I don't know. The Pringles that I got, first ingredient on the fucking ingredients list, dried potatoes. Pretty sure it's not lying. Pretty sure the fucking ingredients on the tube, like, are more believable than some article that he read. And yeah, obviously they're fictional characters, but they're reading real things. They're reading real articles. They're reacting with their own opinions, probably, and not just their characters' opinions. They're reacting as themselves, but they shove in some Ricky, Bubbles, and Julian thing. So, like, this is you know what this is called? It's called a double whammy. I'm not gonna get the wooden thing out, but 4 counting the wooden hand in my penis, my wiener. like they're like, Ricky's like, oh, I like Pringles, but I don't know after that. You're gonna boycott Pringles because they don't have potatoes in them? Well, they do. Because it says it on the fucking tube. Dried potatoes. First ingredient. So Ricky, Bubbles, and Julian can all take a big hydraulic suck of my nuts. And Julian will probably want to come back for more. Although, okay, I kind of... rehearse this in my head, or loud to myself, that Bubbles and Ricky seem a little more homoerotic at times than Julian. Well, there's running jokes about Julian being gay, or liking men, but the other two seem a little more to the bi side of things, a little more to the middle, Know what I'm saying? Like, if anything, they're into men. Bubbles probably likes men. Just doesn't want anyone to know. Ricky says men have beautiful eyes and says fuck you're handsome to certain dudes, so yeah. I'll take a big hydraulic suck of my nuts. Because they do have potatoes in them. So here, it's Pringles, Ruffle chips, or Wavy chips. Not Ruffles, the company, just Ruffle chips. Wavy chips, the ones with the Ruffles kinds. And then the flatter kind of chips. Because the flavor is better on the wavy ones, because the flavor goes in the little pockets. Especially with sour cream and onion, or barbecue, I guess, maybe cheese, assuming all dressed. Oh yeah, all dressed, but then they get stuck in your teeth so much more easily, so much quicker. And like in the past little while, I haven't liked chips as much because they're getting stuck in my teeth. But like the thing with Cheetos, there's Cheetos flavored Lay's, and they're actually pretty good. If there was the Ruffle kind, or like Pringles that tasted like Cheetos, then that would be fucking fire. I said fire. It would be the bomb. It would be bomb. I should keep one side of the headphones off, as usual. So they're definitely made out of potatoes. Maybe that was an article that was in the States, because sometimes there's different ingredients and stuff from the US. The Trailer Park Boys clearly don't give as much of a shit about Canada as they make it out to be, as they make people believe. Because all their freaking weed products, like all their special things, their chips, all their shit, their special products, whether it's weed stuff or chips or like certain, again, the liquor. Like I'm pretty sure the liquor that they sell, the whiskey, is gone from Canada. I don't know. The last time I tried to buy it, it wasn't there. It wasn't at the LCBO. But it was before, and that was my regular drink. I mean, I can't drink anymore, so it's moot now, but I would like to try their gummies and their weed drink stuff, but can't get that in Canada. You can't get in Canada where weed is legal recreationally and medicinally, but you can get it in the US, where it's only legal recreationally in some places and is only like medically in some places, and there's still a bunch of people who think it's as bad as crack and heroin, and the fucking government still thinks it's as bad as crack and heroin, and you fucking complain about the US being against weed, and some fucking dickhead comments on your complaint post saying something about a foreigner talking about American culture, which laws are not culture, and then something about as seen on TV. Like, Oh my god, Americans are so fucking stupid. And, you know, these days I have less of a reason to care about Americans. Well, I just don't have individual people that I care heavily about anymore. I mean, I do, but they don't care about me, seemingly. You know, people who were my friend, or people who I consider at least like a community that I can sort of fit into, where you can't even say the word cancer because it's blocked by their I mean, I don't know if that's Twitch or if I don't think it's Twitch, because if I go cancer, oh no, you can say cancer on Twitch, but you can't say cancer on Attack of Two Gans Twitch chat. Probably because people call things cancer, and they don't like that people are calling things cancer and AIDS and stuff. It's either that, or like they think that someone saying cancer is going to trigger someone. What about someone with cancer saying the word cancer? Having to space it out or go cancer just to say that, talk about their cancer. You know, someone in Tyler's Twitch chat can't talk about their cancer, but if they're being oppressed for their sexuality or their gender identity, you can fucking talk about that, right? Oh, what's this month? This month is Neurofibromatosis Awareness Month, which is what gave me my cancer. Does anyone give a shit about that? Nope. Not anyone on Twitch, not anyone near me, at least. The people on Twitch that are connected to NF have never popped up on my Twitch chat. Now that's maybe I should go to them and be like, hey, I have NF. Check out my channel, but I feel like that's just using my NF to get views. Whereas what's in 2 weeks, or no, a week and a day? What's next Saturday? June? What's June? Pride Month. That's what it is. Where people go out and have parades where they dance half naked to celebrate their sexuality, which is not always sexual. So it doesn't need to be sexual, because romance isn't sexual. What do you call that? Romanticality? Like there are asexuals who are still romantic. I know I've said like I don't understand how anyone could be asexual, but like, in reality there are asexuals. I was like in a relationship with an asexual girl for the internet once. And she was asexual, but I don't think she was aromantic. Aromantic, not aromantic. Like not able to be romantic. But she also couldn't articulate her feelings for me. So I don't know if she loved me. Like she didn't think any sexual things of me, I guess. I mean, she also, you know, it was when I was a teenager, so, you know, teenage girls are full of shit anyways. Teenage boys are full of shit as well. And adults as well. Everyone's full of shit. I'm full of shit, you're full of shit. We're all full of shit. Especially people who are constipated. Okay, Dad. Oh, fuck, I hate that dad joke thing. Like, oh, a corny joke or a pun. Oh, a dad joke. Let's make fun of people for... Oh, the bad jokes are dad jokes, because it's not like the most popular comedians. Some of those most popular comedians are men who have children and constantly talk about their children. Like... It's not like fucking Fluffy and Kevin Hart talk about their kids. Oh, wait, they do. Gabriel Iglesias is fluffy. And like the month when companies exploit people's sexualities and gender identities, which I'll get to that. To make a buck, they exploit them and be like, okay, we support this, and then if a company says that they support the LGBTQIA 2S LMFAO or ROFLMAFO barbecue R2D2 2XY the square root of 7 or something, the square root of 7 to the power of 7 community, which I'm a part of, obviously. I just hate the fucking acronym. One, because okay, I'm not a fucking TERF. However, you don't need to mix gender identity with sexuality. That's why people get them mixed up and think that being trans has something to do with your sexuality. It doesn't. They're actually very similar, like connect-wise, like the whole brain thing, like, so there's that. But if they're in the same community, then throw in the frickin' all the races that are oppressed and the mental and physical disabilities and everything else. And being proud of your sexuality is like being proud of your race or your sex or your gender. Like, I'm not proud to be a male. I'm not proud to be bi. I'm not proud to be a man. Like, identifying as a man. Or the other thing, gender. I'm not proud to, like, I'm not even proud of my country. Because the land I was born on, it's not an accomplishment. I'm proud of the things I've done. But apparently, according to Attack Toucans again, caring about your accomplishments is unhealthy. But being proud of something that you were born with is not unhealthy. Being proud of your sexuality. You can be proud that you have survived as a gay person or whatever. That's different. That's an accomplishment. There's some people who don't survive that because they're either living in a place where they're literally murdered for it, or they're put out in the streets by their fucking disgusting parents, or whatever. They're beaten to death by people that are fucking hateful pieces of shit in the streets, or they kill themselves because they're bullied. But I think we need a different word rather than pride. I'm all for the frickin' month. Tone down on the frickin' weird things in the parades. Find a better way to teach kids about it, especially little kids. Don't teach kids about homosexuality the same way people have been taught about heterosexuality. Because you're just doing the same thing that you hate, shoving it in people's faces. Saying that you must be this because of this. It just gets me that, like, you know, well, cancer is, there's different months for that. There's Breast Cancer Awareness Month, of course, because women, it affects men, but it affects women more often. There's prostate cancer, which is in November, but I think that's also No Nut November, so people are joking about that, so they don't actually. It's really funny that No Nut November is prostate cancer month, which means, like, orgasms are good for your prostate. So not not masturbating during prostate cancer month is like going and killing a bunch of gay people or just being homophobic during Pride Month, or going and being a racist during Black History Month, or going and slapping some titties during Breast Cancer Month, or going and poking me in the fucking sensitive tumors during this month. Like, it's really not good to not masturbate for a whole month. Don't masturbate for a whole month straight, but I mean, there's people probably jerk off every day. Let's be honest, a couple times a day. Like that's I don't know if that's healthy. You should probably just like get a good schedule going. And like also, if you're in a relationship and you're a dude and you have to hide watching porn or masturbating, then you're in the wrong relationship. If you can't jerk off or jerk off to porn because your woman might fucking leave you, then you're in the wrong relationship. Women watch porn. Find something you can both watch that's not going to end up with you being a cuckold. Well, okay. If it does, then still be respectful and maybe a fantasy and a kink and a fetish, and not, I hate this word, but toxic. Like, abusive. Because a woman could use certain porn and manipulate her boyfriend or husband and use it as an excuse to cheat on him or have another guy in the relationship and use that one guy's money and the other guy's dick. Although if you're in a relationship with a woman and really you're just a dildo to her, then are you really winning? If the three of you are friends and like it's no big deal, like you're all bisexual and it's a great time or whatever, then have at her. But literally, but anyways, fucking 23 minutes into the fucking episode, let's fucking play LA Noire. It is also 23 minutes into the live stream, so. But it just gets me that like I can't go on Attack and Toucan stream and talk about my cancer. But if someone was biphobic towards me, then I could say, "Oh, someone's insulting me because of my sexuality," and they'd be all sympathetic, especially next Saturday. Why not? It's playing black and white. And let's keep them on the screen. Take away the chat. Make it bigger and maybe take away me? Yeah. Here we go.
I got a call back for that Universal Chorus line.
LAPD, Detective Phelps and Galloway.
Clem Feeney, what can I do for you?
Did you happen to see a young woman last night? 21 years old, Hispanic?
Sure, she came by last night. Why do you ask?
She was wearing a necklace?
I didn't notice.
You weren't paying attention, Feeney?
Hey, you're getting the wrong idea.
Exactly how much fruit do you sell here after midnight, Clem?
Look, not much. I sell the odd bottle on the side to the after-hours crowd. Well, I don't want any trouble. I'm just trying to make a buck.
Why do you have to yell at him?
The young lady arrived around midnight?
Yeah, something like that. Used the phone for a cab and then left.
I'm not gonna believe him, but I don't know if he's lying.
You already knew Mrs. Maldonado, didn't you, Clem?
Sure, I met her before. She seemed like a nice lady. Her husband went apeshit one day when he caught me talking to her. She had me back until last night.
Okay, I'm doing well.
Where did she go from here?
She wanted a cab, but I couldn't get her one. I was about to offer to drive her, but a car pulled up and she got into that.
Seems like he's telling the truth.
Can you describe the car?
Brown Ford Coupe, I think. She seemed to know the guy.
Oh, yeah, okay, cool.
Do you mind if we look around?
Why would you want to do that?
It's the eyes.
Because we say so.
I guess you can. Hey, don't you have to get a court order or something? I have rights.
Clem, shh.
I feel like if how would you like it's always the eyes. Do people always like look around when they're not being truthful? Is that what the whole poker face thing is? Maybe you should always move your eyes around no matter what the truth is, or I don't know, try to trick them. I do want to watch that video to see how inaccurate this game is. I didn't mean for that to happen.
Are you working Friday night? We should go out afterwards.
I just don't know how to dance to bebop.
Am I supposed to look in the aisles, or? I turn on color? I don't think there's anything around here to be a clue. Unless there's something back there. No, can't go back there. It's obviously in the back. Did you say around back, or did you say just look around? Well, that's nice.
No wonder he stays open late at night. People have to get their vitamins. Check through this stuff before we get back out there.
Why don't you do something, you lazy fucking ape? Says the ape. Okay, well, I'm gonna turn the color back on. I can't always do the thing where I cut right to it because I don't always think about it. I'm gonna have to think about it when I'm turning it from black and white to color, from color to black and white. I meant to say color, black and white. From color to black and white, or from black and white to color. It doesn't matter which order I say it in. I'm just fucking OCD as fuck. Like I want to say I'm gonna change the color and then not say anything, change the color and then cut it right there so it's an instant change when I edit it. So not on the VOD, but on everything else. Know what I'm saying? Know what I'm saying? I swear I was moving on YouTube, but it was paused. That's fucking weird. It looks better in black and white.
Why cut someone who was already dead?
It's a typical power thing. Once the stiff is dead, the creep usually feels they can do whatever they like. Must have seen it during the war.
No, hold on. Okay. He's gonna run. We're in a market. There's a back door. He's gonna run.
So what are we hiding in here? This thing needs a combination.
This fruit stall punk gets about 10 seconds to explain before I pull his fucking arms off.
Clem!
They're always a runner. Oh, a driver. GMC. Rockstar game with real cars instead of all a bunch of non-real ones.
God damn it, get after him, Cole.
Oh shit, balls! Yes, I know. It's an accident. I accidentally hit the man. You should have seen the siren, heard the sirens, and ran completely out of the way.
When we had the chance, we didn't know he was our guy. Strange that he'd leave a trail of blood right back to his own market.
Maybe he wanted to be caught. A lot of them do.
It's almost too
Oh boy.
perfect, isn't it?
There's no such thing as too perfect. Phelps, you gotta get me closer. Hit him, Cole. Spin him out. Keep it steady and I'll try to bust.
You could have said hit him, you fucking dumb son of a bitch.
Give yourself up. Now.
I guess it was better to. It was good to go there first. It was definitely my instincts.
You're a sick man, Clem. You need help.
Was he selling booze? No, that's because it was him.
Outstanding job on this case, gentlemen. The poor woman can now rest in peace. I'll pay the fiend a personal visit myself and remind him that crime in this city does not go unpunished. When they finish with him at the receiving hospital, we'll have him up before the grand jury. I have a meeting this afternoon with the mayor lads. I'll be sure to mention your names. Now, on your way.
Oh yeah, it's at 100% volume on this freaking silver piece of shit. So if my voice is loud there, it's going to be loud on other things. So it's going to say something about going to the bar. And the size of Clem's stash, it was a wonder you didn't catch him red-handed at the El Dorado. So you could have gone there and different results would have perspired. Yeah, that's it.
Sarge, why are the guys giving it to the doggies? They're riding in trucks, numbskull, while you're marching.
They look pretty badly beat up.
Yeah, they do it then. Scuttlebutt says it's pretty hard going down south.
We'll find out soon enough. Recon always leads. How can we fail? Skip with the Shadow leading the show.
Who the fuck is the Shadow?
Lieutenant Phelps, the Shadow of Death.
What the fuck are you talking about?
He's a quiet fucker, Sarge. Never hear the bastard coming. Sitting there, field stripping a cigarette, and suddenly he's there looking down on you.
Why do you think we keep saluting that Jap-loving son of a bitch? He's bad juju.
That's enough out of you three. Bad juju? Where were you dragged up? A swamp?
It's okay to be a Jap-loving son of a bitch. Although they're women, just like fucking moaning. Sounds like they're being fucking raped. At least in terms of porn. And like, so they sound like it's crazy. Well, that's not gonna go well with frickin' Planet of the Apes right there.
Good morning, gentlemen, and what a grand morning it is, too. We have just cause for celebration. Galloway and Phelps are sending another fiend to San Quentin. A nice showy trial, and he'll be strapped down with gas seeping
Gas
into his
people?
tiny
Like, I don't
reptile
understand that.
brain. Now, to fresh business. Galloway and Phelps, the task is at hand. The address is on the hill, north downtown off Fremont Avenue.
The same kind of gas that,
Skipper, is the new letter genuine?
Now, boys, we all know how many imbeciles have confessed in a short case. Ray Pinker will let us know in good form.
wait a minute. The Americans were fighting Japan in World War II. Were they only fighting Japan? Were they also fighting Italy and Germany? They were also fighting Italy and Germany, right? Because like Captain America.
Fine morning indeed. We keep locking them up, but the bodies keep piling up.
Californians love a fad, Phelps. As long as the bricks hold up at San Quentin, there'll always be killers in this town.
Like the comic books in real life being made, like. Wait, why are we down here? Wait, why am I down here? Did I just come down here of my own accord and there's no reason for me to go down here? That cop, did that cop escort me down here or am I just fucking nuts? I think I'm just fucking nuts. Oh god, why is there's a bar over the door?
Greetings from sunny California. When's it gonna stop?
Crime scene. Oh, there's my current destination, okay. Going for 38 minutes, but you know, 23 of those minutes were not even me playing the game, so take 23 off of.
First the letter, and now another body. Come on, you can't keep on telling me there's not a killer still out there.
Well, Phelps, all these arrests and the record are giving you a reputation. You know what I'm throwing into unsolved.
Getting a vicious killer off the streets is more important than my reputation.
Straight ahead. Really?
And besides, landing a big fat marlin is more impressive than an ocean full of minnows.
The minnows make it the man.
I can't hear it at all.
Always hit home run.
Well, a little,
Just gotta make
but
it
upstairs would be able to hear it. Oops.
What? Will ya?
Sorry, sir. So sorry, my guy. I think the siren's on.
Keep on straight.
Keep on straight. What does that mean? Make it.
That guy there will lead us up.
I'm steeling myself from what I'm about to see.
That'll just be another dead body.
He's gonna be naked. So if she's naked, then I'm going to have to turn off the footage of the game, eh? Hope you're not too upset about that one. Quick.
Detectives? Phelps and Galloway, homicide.
Scene is secure. The rest of the patrolmen are going door to door, canvassing for witnesses.
Thanks. Keep me informed.
Will do, Detective.
This looks awfully. I think that's the impression the boys from the Examiner took with them. Different. What do we have so far?
Not much trace evidence to speak of. Blew in around 10 last night and the rain washed
Oh,
most of it
fuck.
away.
The body looks like she was tipped out of an automobile from the tire tracks and superficial injuries.
The sound goes away when you fucking turn it off.
And for my money, it's triple braid again. Time of death. From her temperature, maybe 2 a.m., but it was cold last night. Usual head injuries. Blunt force trauma. Knock him over the head, then strangle and mutilate. No message with this one. At least she was left clothed.
I didn't notice that until now.
Not very much. He was concerned.
Oh, she was left clothed. Okay, good.
Green silk dress is very distinctive. Any sign of her other shoe?
No. And no handbag or other personal effects.
So before, when I was turning off the footage because of the naked, bloody, dead woman on the game, I was like, okay, you're gonna be able to hear it, but I just noticed that Elgato, the sound thing, is just not there anymore, and I won't be able to actually say what was there because the footage isn't gonna be there when I go to edit it. So I am very sorry if you've still, if you stopped watching because of that, then fuck you. I guess still a dead person on, but it's a game, so.
It appears to be a dry cleaning label. Superior Laundry Services, F1363.
Ow. Ow.
No drag marks. The killer was moving around, surveying the scene.
Not everything here is going to be relevant.
Our driver and our killer are most likely one and the same.
Doesn't look like anything.
It's $5. Pick it up and put it in your pocket, Phelps. If it's not relevant to the case, then fucking pocket the money. That's what I would do. I'd be like, holy shit, free money. Or, give it to the dead woman's family.
Detectives, I've been working the houses across the street and up the block. This lady thinks she has something for us.
Detective Phelps, LAPD.
I'm Mrs. Barton, Catherine Barton. I live just across the way.
You know, these women always seem so
Did
weird.
you see anyone around here last night?
Not last night, but yesterday, early evening, I saw that awful hobo.
Okay, that's rude.
Do you have a description?
Tall, gaunt, horribly disfigured. I think he may have had an accident in the war. He's a very scary, angry man.
Any idea where we might find him?
One of the hobo camps around here. He's some kind of hobo leader. They all follow him around.
Thank you, ma'am. You've been a big help.
Of course. Anything I can do to help. I'd hate to think that something so ghastly could happen right here and nothing be done about it.
Phelps, 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
I need an address on Superior Laundry Services.
Just a moment. Superior Laundry Services, 1260 West 1st Street.
Can you track down reports of hobo camps in the vicinity of Signal Hill?
Just a moment, Detective. There's a large camp under the bridge on Grand between Temple and Sunset.
Thank you.
Yeah.
God,
Yep.
Captains make me resubmit the paperwork.
That too the first time I said
Can you
to.
keep things under control until Pinker and Carruthers finish up?
Sure, Detective. We'll stay out of their way.
No. What you doing, Jack? Hey. Hey. I should put my sweater back on. I had it off when I was working out earlier, you know, because I'm such an athletic man. When I was rowing your mama's boat. When I was using the row machine, did I just fucking say I said that at the beginning of the stream? Justifying the strawberry banana prime. I would have just gotten the lemonade, the lemonade one, but the strawberry banana is my favorite like flavor combination stuff. So I just fuck it. Of course, it's a convenience store, so it costs like 10 times, like twice the price of what I would get somewhere else. Or 3 times. Went to the store for buns and came back with buns, 2 drinks, bag of candy, and a tube of Pringles, which always happens.
No message. Excuse me? There was no message.
Where?
On the Vic. The last bodies had something written on them. This one didn't.
I'm failing to follow you.
Can't be the same guys what I'm saying, right? Before you start trying to link this to Maldonado and all the others.
There are more factors to consider than the messages, Rusty.
This doesn't fit your pattern, Cole. End of conversation. Understand?
You know, Rusty can't fucking talk. Like, he can't say shit about anything because he never helps me with anything. All these partners, they just sit around while I search the houses and the places. They drink and they smoke, and I do all the work. And they get half the credit. Give me the fucking directions, Rusty. Holy fucking. Fuck you, stupid son of a whore. You know what I said about the Trailer Park Boys? Like I said, they're washed up improv actors. I don't have anything against improv actors necessarily. It's just that the writing of Trailer Park Boys is not writing. I mean, it's they write a scene, like, and they want people to act natural because it's a mockumentary. So they're kind of like, maybe they'll say this person has to say this, but say it how you would say it, how you think the character would say it. Like, these things have to take place, but we want it to be natural, which is fine. That's actually great. But all they do is improv, so they don't have...
Phelps and Galloway, LAPD. We're investigating a case, and one of your laundry labels came up. F1363.
If you give me a minute, I'll go find a register and you can take a look. You take a look for yourself. I've got clothes that need pressing.
You wrote the number down on that dress, is it there?
Mrs. T. Terrellson, 43 Emerald Street, Westlake.
I think we ought to investigate the hobo lead.
Well, if you think we ought to, then I guess we ought. Straight through the next intersection. Take the next left. Attaboy, up there you go right now.
Bitch.
Right on.
Any Century unit, possible 415, and Olvera Street Plaza, unit to handle code 3, identified. KTI Radio Los Angeles plays the songs you want to hear. The most heard.
Press A, maybe it was too late. Sometimes I will take the call, but, you know. Yeah.
Just ignore this turn.
That is still setting the table early, even though...
Okay, so go left at the next one.
Even though my mom went back to work until 5, I was setting the table at 4:30. I'm set for 4:30, and then she changed to 5, so I changed my alarm, but he still sets it at 4:30. And I feel bad, but it's not my fault that he ignored me saying I changed it to 5 o'clock. She's done at 5. We'll set the table at 5. He does not have to do it.
I fought. Where's my wife? Nobody cares about me. I took a
We're looking for a tall man with a disfigured face. You know him?
Huh? What? I fought in 2 wars, you know, son. I think I earned some peace and quiet.
The bum isn't here. We should follow the lead. These guys can wait.
No. I'm gonna take a look around.
You can't do this. Isn't he the cop they've been talking about on the radio? I don't need this. I wish I could afford that.
Take a smarter man than me to connect that.
Bum isn't here because some bum said he fought in 2 wars? Like, why can't I interview any of these guys?
Isn't that the cop?
I don't think they're bums, they're hobos. There's a difference. Hobo means homeward bound, it doesn't mean you're a homeless person. It means everywhere's your home. It means you're living off the land. You could be living in your van. My brother's gonna start living in a van. But not like in a bad way, he's gonna just get a fucking van like that to live in and start traveling. Which is fun, and he'll come down to Ontario and visit for more than a few days or like a week when I can't even fucking see him because I'm working at fucking Wendy's for that fucking cunt. That was my first week at Wendy's when the first time my brother visited in a while, and I couldn't, you know, hang out with him because I was working all fucking week. So couldn't get too high, couldn't get too drunk. Fucking bullshit. Working for that fucking bitch, that fucking cunt at Wendy's who ended up fucking laying me off without actually saying she's laying me off, in hopes that I would just get a new job, which she's done to many people, according to one of the girls that worked with me at Wendy's, who I think was a teenager. I don't know how old she is, so I'm just gonna leave that at there. I don't know how old she is. She was cute, okay?
I've got a feeling we're about to
It was
lose
probably,
another wife.
she wasn't 16 then, she was like 15.
Yeah, and it's usually correct.
Please, for once, can you not let your assumptions color your detective work?
Just you wait. Nordic types show a particular disposition for this stuff.
She wasn't, you know, just legal then,
Going
and she
straight
was
here.
nearly legal, but it's not about sex. It's not about, like, I wanted to fuck her. I mean... she had a little button nose, okay? It's a thing. It's hard to resist. I mean, she was also a bitch, so... But most of them there were... That was the Wendy's where, like I said, I was laid off without being told. And the owner, who was a nice guy, this guy named Aziz, was not happy about it. I really hope he gave her shit for it. I really hope he gave her shit for it happening in the past. I hope that girl told Aziz that how many times she's done it, and that he's done it for.
Tables are turned now, haven't they, boys?
Hey, look, old man, we're sorry. Just quit shooting.
The hell I will. I'm getting pretty tired of losing my weekly take to you punks.
Where are they?
Damn it, they went down there.
What? They went down where? Oh, fuck.
Damn them, this is a $30 shoot.
They didn't need to fucking shoot that guy.
Reinforcements are on the way. Cease and desist.
Even further down?
Come on, Phelps. After you.
Jesus, okay. I gotta hurry up because... Jesus fucking Christ of Nazareth. Of course, with the fucking... Right shot through the heart and you're to blame. There. Fucking... Holy fucking... Cole Phelps.
This is car 11K. Shots fired at South Flower Street, Scott's Garage. It's code 4 here, but suspect is down. I need an ambulance and coroner.
11K, roger on the ambulance and coroner. All units, 11K reports code 4 on the shooting at 410 South
He's
Flower
also the place
Street,
where a
Scott's
different
Garage.
manager, not the main manager, but older lady still, you know, was joking with another younger manager about the teenage boys coming in the restaurant with their pants down their ass, joking about how, you know, like in prison, or that means a symbol for I'm down for anal sex, joking about that over the headset at work. Like, it's one thing to joke about that when you get home with your husband, or not over the headset, like kind of just like saying it quietly, but over the headset where all the employees can hear you joking about children, well, teenagers, but like, it's funny, but I don't know. Like, I suppose I would have laughed if I don't know. And the younger manager was a woman that would, at one point there was these two teenage boys who were fucking annoying as hell, but they were given shit for talking over the headset, for socializing over the headset, when the woman that gave them shit constantly socialized over the headset. It's one thing if you're socializing over the headset and talking about work things, it's another thing when you're fucking just joking around talking over the headset. And I don't want to be sexist, but I'm pretty women do that. Not get as much work done because they're gabbing over the headset, they're gabbing to each other. Like, when I worked at Burger King, that was mostly, like, it was not, I don't know if it was mostly, it was a good mix. There was not that much socializing over the headset, so it wasn't, things weren't slow because of the talking. When I worked at Tim Hortons, I didn't have a headset on, but I guess I didn't have a headset on all the time at Burger King either. There wasn't, I didn't hear that much socializing because of, that slowed things down. One thing was a girl that worked there and then a supervisor. Both of them would, later on in the day, I would be taking orders out front, the front table, or front counter
Hey,
at Tim Hortons, and they would be in the back. I don't know what the supervisor was doing, but the other chick was obviously sitting in the back on her fucking cell phone, and if someone would order some food, I would take their order and do my job, but then when they came out, they would get mad at me because there was a food order and I didn't go tell them that there was a food order, and because like the time has gone by, because it's all about how fast you do things, and if you're beating this other restaurant. Like, if you are supposed to be making food, it's one thing if you're the supervisor and you got stuff to do in the back, but then don't be on food as well. And especially if you're just a regular employee there, stand out at your station like the dude taking the orders has to, and fucking do your job as soon as you see food there, instead of assuming that I'm gonna come get you and get you to do your fucking job. And, assuming that you can get away with it because of the vagina between your legs. Maybe that's the case. She was a fucking cunt, too. The other supervisor wasn't, but she was, that one girl. There was these two customers, these one time, women, that said she was a cunt. So when a woman calls another cunt, sorry, holy fuck, they weren't cunts. When two women call a woman a cunt, a young woman, she's a cunt. Oh, fucking Jesus Christ. And yeah, it's one thing if you said, "Hey, I'm gonna go sit in the back. I'm tired, whatever. Would you please come get me when there's food?" Now, you should probably say, "No, stand at your fucking station and do your job." But I would probably say, yeah. If it was a supervisor and she said, "I got shit to do, but I'm also gonna do food. Can you come get me when there's food?" That's fine. I would say yes to that. But getting mad at me for not coming and getting you when I didn't even know I had to come get you, when the normal procedure is take the fucking orders and the person at the food is gonna do the food as soon as it pops up on the fucking screen. Like, my job is to take orders, get fucking donuts and coffee and other drinks, and that's it. And then give them their food order once you hand it to me. But they assumed that I would just, tell them when to do their jobs. A supervisor as well. Burger King, I had like a loudmouth fucking Italian fucking asshole manager who, like, someone did a burger wrong and I was expected to fix it, or I there was another employee that said, "We don't have time to make the burgers look good." I was trying to put the pickles on 1, 2, 3, 4 in a square like the fucking videos, which are the only training you get at these places now. Told me to do it. I was trying to do it exactly the way it's told me to do it, but no, you gotta just shove them on there and have a fucking disgusting looking burger because you gotta be quick so that you can make the time so you can beat the other restaurants. There was one Burger King in fucking Mary, by the way. There's the restaurants in another city. Like, fuck you with your fucking contests. Take care of your fucking job. Even if you work at a fucking fast food restaurant. People half-ass their job and then they complain that they're not being paid enough. You're not going to get more if you do better, but you're going to get praise. You may get a promotion. I don't know if that really works like that. Um, and also, I was hired there to do dishes, and I was under the assumption that I'm supposed to do dishes all day. And then 2 months in, I'm being bitched at for not knowing how to do all the sandwiches when I wasn't trained. And I'm also doing dishes and then being pulled into the restaurant to put out on burgers and chicken and fries and all this shit. Like, but I was still under the assumption that my main job was to do the dishes. So they probably all thought I was fucking retarded, going back to the dishes constantly. But that's what I assumed my job was. No fucking communication at these fast food restaurants. Completely understaffed, like everywhere else. Like even back then, not to do with COVID. Yes, to do with COVID, but not to do with COVID. Before COVID, before anything. Everywhere, just understaffed. Everywhere, no one communicates, and there's just fucking assholes, men, women, fucking being hypocrites or being fucking lazy pieces of dog shit, or doing things like not scheduling me, and then I'm calling in being like, can I talk to Cindy? Can I talk to Cindy so I can fucking find out why I'm not being scheduled? And I'm being told that, oh, I'll leave a message for her. I'll leave a message for her. I'm not being called back. And then I'm finally on the WhatsApp group chat. I'm like, hey, I'm sick and tired of waiting. I want to know why I haven't gotten hours. And the response I got was, I've said this before on my channel. If if you're unsatisfied with the hours you're getting, my suggestion is that you look for another job. If I'm unsatisfied for getting 0 hours, not being told why, not being told anything, and I'm like, if we're that slow, then you should be laying people off or it's like shutting down the restaurant or something. I don't know I don't think I said that. Like I said, probably layoffs. And she's like, oh no, we don't do that. No, you do. And I was later told that they do. She fucked with the wrong person, the wrong fucking family. Oh, and all the fucking factories that I worked at temping, where they just treat you like a piece of shit and you get paid basically nothing, and working with a bunch of fucking old assholes, or working with nice people and then I'm not fast enough, so they lay me off. Or they shut down the line and they lay me off and I never get a call back and I'm like, what, am I still employed there even now? Like, oh, last place I've worked at, it was Loblaws. I still had problems there. I still had issues with my coworkers, but I wasn't hating my job. I didn't want to quit. Like days into starting my job, or I didn't want to quit ever. At no point did I want to quit. I wanted to work in a different department, maybe, but and now I'm not working anywhere because of my cancer and my surgeries and all the fucking drugs and all the fucking appointments that I'm gonna have to go to and the scans and the cancer getting worse and I'm gonna end the video here. It's gonna be the end of this episode of Let's Play LA Noire. Sorry about I mean, I didn't have to put the screen off, but in the past episodes when it showed a naked dead woman on screen, I wasn't sure if I could show that, even though it's in a video game. Sorry that you couldn't hear what was going on. So yeah, that's gonna be it for this episode of Let's Play LA Noire. If you liked the episode or videos, hit like if you really liked it or them, and subscribe if you want to and haven't done that already. Comment and share, hit the bell to be notified when I upload. Check out the links in the description or descriptions. Put it in a playlist and favorite it if you want to. Do whatever else you need to do or want to do. Wherever else I've uploaded this, wherever else, do whatever you need to do or want to do. Wherever else you may have uploaded this, wherever else you may be watching, wherever else you may be watching this in the future if you're not watching on YouTube. Thank you for watching. I'm Anti-HyperLink. See you in the next one. Goodbye, shoes. Goodbye, shoes. Goodbye, shoes. Yeah.